If you want to retire, but you can't afford to yet, then this video is for you. I want to talk about what I think is the perfect side hustle for those who want to retire, want to give up the daily grind at whatever job you do now, but maybe you can't afford to yet. So what I think is the perfect side hustle is YouTube. And I want to explain why. It's not for everybody. But you can retire comfortably on YouTube if you have a mind for it, if you do a lot of things right. And I'll tell you what those things are. Do I think you should quit your job now and start YouTube? No, absolutely not. You want to start YouTube before you retire. It's not something that you will be able to grow, in most cases, really quickly. You can't just start making a full-time income from YouTube right away. Usually not even within a year, okay? Yeah, you'll see a lot of success stories on the internet, on YouTube, about people getting monetized in 5 weeks, 10 weeks, 3 months, right? Even faster. But that's not the norm. And the other thing just to keep in mind is if you've seen success story videos like that, YouTube knows this and they will push more of those types of videos to you. So before you know it, you've seen several. And now you're seeing all kinds and you think everybody's getting monetized fast. This should be easy. Not the case. You're kind of skewing the algorithm by watching these videos. YouTube is always trying to figure out what you want to watch. So that's why the videos you end up seeing tend to be similar to other ones you've seen. Okay, similar titles, similar topics, and so on. But anyway, so how do I suggest you start? If this interests you at all, it's what I do. Okay, this is all I do. YouTube is my full-time income now. I don't consider myself retired because I'm working YouTube, but to the outside person looking at me, it might look like I'm retired. I'm outside walking on this trail making videos all throughout the week, and then I'm in my home office editing videos and working on my channel. So if that sounds of interest to you, again, it's not for everybody. And if you have a bit of a business mindset, you can make this work. You can absolutely make it work. You can't just make videos and expect them to be successful and stop posting. You have to enjoy making videos, okay? You have to enjoy the whole process, making them, editing them, researching what other topics to make videos on, all of that. Because the way it works is you make a video, you then want to measure its results. Like, how well is it doing? How many views is it getting? If it's not doing well, then try to improve. And also, if you've never done this before, just doing this, talking to a camera like this, is not that easy. If you've never done it before, it's a skill you have to learn. But you can learn that with practice. So the way I suggest you start is while you are still working, in your spare time, practice making videos. That's the thing to start with. There are other skills you'll need to learn too, like video editing, maybe lighting techniques, cameras, all this stuff. But just practice. Start with your phone. That's all I'm using right here, a phone. I do have this microphone, this wireless mic as well that I'm using. But that's all I'm using. Oh, a little tripod I'm holding on to. That's it, okay? And you can then edit that with free software if you want, like CapCut or iMovie, something like that. Even DaVinci Resolve has a free version. But that can come later. You don't have to worry too much about that. The good news is, today, like in this day and age, 2025, the videos that tend to do better are videos that are super authentic, people just talking to their cameras, like what I'm doing here, because people watching videos aren't as interested in all the flashy stuff anymore as perhaps they used to be. Perhaps it was more, I guess, in vogue, popular a few years ago. But today, people just want to see real people telling them stories, teaching them how to do things, right? So that sounds easy, right? Pick up a camera, your phone, that you already have. If it's 5 years old or less, then it's perfectly fine. You could even do 4K videos with a 5-year-old phone and make a video and create a YouTube channel and upload that video to that channel. I've created a video on how to make a YouTube channel. It's not that difficult. I'll leave a link to that if you want to check that out. But yeah, upload a video, then make another one. The first several videos you're going to make, don't even worry too much about how they're doing. I mean, take a look, like see how many views they're getting and whatnot, and you might learn something here and there as to which types of videos work better than others. But for the most part, your first several videos, 20, 30, even 50, are just for you to practice getting better at making videos. Because if you fast forward a year from now, and let's say you have 10,000 subscribers in a year, I don't know, maybe you only have 1,000, maybe you have 100,000. It could be anywhere in there. The point is, a year from now, the views that you'll be getting won't be typically from your first subscribers, okay? The people who subscribe to you first, some of them may or may not even still be around, by the time your videos are really making a difference. All right, so it'll be your latest viewers who are watching your latest videos. So the first ones, don't even worry too much about them, about how good they are, but try to get better with each one that you make. So how much money can you make with YouTube? Well, I know that's probably what you mostly want to know. It can be all over the map, though. It's really hard for me to say. I know for myself, it took me 3.5 years before I got monetized. Now, it really only took me 4 months from the time that I really started, like from the time I had a really good plan together, and this is what I'm going to do, and I was posting 3 videos a week and doing a live stream every week. And 4 months after I started doing that, I got monetized. But my first paycheck was less than $200, okay, for a month. All right, so that's not typically enough to live on, depending on where you live. I think pretty much everywhere that's not enough to live on or retire on. Yeah, getting monetized is not the end goal. It is a goal, and it's a good goal to have. And what does that even mean, getting monetized? That just means that you can start participating in YouTube's ad revenue sharing program. It's called AdSense, or it's called the partner program, but you make revenue. So whenever YouTube puts a video or puts an ad on a video, they make money on that. YouTube is making money. Now, when you get monetized, YouTube will pay you 55% of the revenue they collect on those videos that are monetized. And what I can say is, as long as you stay consistent, and if you stay within a kind of a narrow topic, like make all of your videos about the same kind of thing, or if all of your videos are directed towards the same audience, the same typical person who will watch your videos, interested in your videos. If all your videos are targeting the same audience, your channel will grow faster. And then what happens is those paychecks you get from YouTube will increase month over month. Not every month, but on average over time, if you stay consistent and within your niche, they'll increase. Now, do you always have to stay within your niche? No, you can make videos about whatever you want. In fact, I suggest you try new things. Try a new niche, or maybe a niche that you think your audience might also be interested in. Give it a try and see how the video does. You might be pleasantly surprised. In fact, that's kind of what happened to me. After I got my first monetization check, I made a video that was a little bit different than the other ones that I had been making. I had been making videos on how to edit videos, but then I made one that was for people over 40 and why I thought they should get into YouTube. And as soon as I made that video, since there was some overlap, in fact, a lot of overlap in the audiences, that video took off. And the result was my second month of being monetized, I made over $1,600. Okay, so now that's starting to get closer to what you perhaps could retire on. Still not there, probably. So that's how it could start for you. You may start with $50 a month, $100, $200, $500, $1,000. I know somebody actually who made $19,000 their first month monetized. That is by far an exception, but that doesn't usually happen. But it can, as long as you're making good videos. And that's the whole point. You just keep concentrating on making videos better and better with each video that you make, listening to your audience, Ask your audience questions, right? Get them to comment in the comments below. If you ask them questions and they engage with you, YouTube loves that. They'll push your video out more. Okay, the more views you can get for a video, the more money you'll make once you're monetized. And then real successful YouTubers, what they do is they don't just make money from YouTube, the YouTube partner program. They also make money by, there's several ways. You could sell merchandise, right? You could have like an Etsy store or set up a print-on-demand store, things like that. Or you could start selling digital products, like maybe you create a PDF or an ebook, or get self-published on Amazon, write a book, and you can promote that from your YouTube channel. You could also create courses if that's your thing, or get into coaching, right? Zoom calls. People love one-on-one Zoom calls with creators that they follow, right? So those are some examples of some of the other ways you can make money with a YouTube channel as basically the backbone. Think of YouTube as a great lead generator, okay? It's a great way to generate leads to basically offer them something else, okay? Yes, you can make money through YouTube with the ad revenue, but the most successful YouTube creators are making more money off of YouTube. Like not on YouTube, off of YouTube. Affiliate revenue is another one, right? Get set up as an Amazon affiliate, and then you can make videos reviewing products and then put links to those products in your description below. People click those links and you will earn a commission if they buy. So why do I equate YouTube with retirement? Well, I'm of the age where at some point I'd like to retire, but the way I look at it is I don't even look at YouTube as a job. Yes, I'm working it like a job. I'm working hours that are equivalent to what I would work if I was working for somebody else. And it starts slow. You certainly can't look at it as, you know, I work 40 hours this week. How come I'm not making, what, $20 an hour, $50 an hour, whatever you want to make, right? I'm not making anywhere near that when you start out. So you can't look at it that way. It's almost like you are working towards the future. It's like a retirement plan because if the money that you bring in every month, once you're monetized, if that steadily grows over time, there will come a point in time where you can dial back all of the work that you're doing on YouTube if you want to, if you're not enjoying it as much as I am. You can dial that back and maybe make one video a month just to keep your channel going, and it may pay you $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 a month, whatever. Even more. Like it depends. It depends on how successful you are and how much you treat it like a business. Those who treat it like a business are the most successful, okay? If you just want to do it like a hobby and just post whatever videos you want to make, not even caring who might want to watch them, you can totally do that, but you're not going to make enough money to live on doing it that way. Keep that in mind. You really have to know what your goal is. And if you think it's something you might enjoy, then have a look at it. Have a look at it. Everything that I talked about in terms of how I got started and whatnot, obviously it's not on this channel. I will leave a link to my other channel if you're interested. And I have over 50,000 subscribers on that channel. And just so you know that, yes, that is earning me a full-time income. I don't know if that's average. It's not typical because there is no typical, right? There are some people making a lot more than that. There are some people making a lot less than that. For me, once from the time that I decided I'm going to give this a hard go and I had a plan in place, it took me a year. That was about a year ago, actually 13 months ago that I did, 14 months ago now. So 14 months, it took me around a year to get to a point where it was a full-time income. Working it like a full-time job, but if I keep doing what I'm doing, that income should increase, okay? Because I'm working on different things, courses I'm working on, I do coaching. But anyways, I'm babbling now. If you want to know more about this, just let me know. Ask questions in the comments below if you want. Check out my main channel if you want to. This channel was mostly going to be about retirement, and I wasn't going to talk about YouTube that much. I haven't made a video on this channel for months. I think this is video 5. I started the channel in January, and Made 4 quick videos, and I got busy with my other channel. So anyways, if you are a subscriber, then welcome back. I've not gone anywhere, I'm still here. And if you're new to the channel, then welcome. It's nice to meet you. My name is Rob, and yeah, that said, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.